Welcome back, Cereal Eaters, to another edition of What's in the Box. So what have we got this time? Well, this is a nice early one for Quaker. This is 1957 and the Adventures of Sugar Puffs. Let's take a look. Now, I don't actually have the complete packet for this one, but I do have this comic advert that came at the time. And obviously you'll see it, obviously it's talking about how great the Sugar Puffs is, but it does say that toddlers love the extra honey flavour of Sugar Puffs and the colourful adventure stories about Sugar Puff. Now, Sugar Puff was the name of the train. This was long before Jeremy Bear existed, and then he was obviously followed by Honey Monster. But obviously it was a good start in terms of trying to get a mascot. Not quite sure why a train was used, but I guess there we go. And this is an example of one of the actual adventures. So you see they're numbered. This is number 5, and you've obviously got a specific story of literally 4 pictures. In this case, it's talking about obviously Sugar Puff at the fairground. Now, I believe these were issued over a number of years because they also tied in with some of the other offers. There were free gifts that were given away, and I'll show you those later on. And think that they were probably produced in sort of groups of maybe 6 or 10 actual stories at a time. So this first one, this is number 5, you'll see at the end of it, it does say the end, as does adventure story number 6. We then start to go up to sort of examples of adventure number 8, and no mention is made there of the end of the story. So I don't know whether that was because it was another series of these or what, but obviously a decision was made. And I believe there were 44 in total. And the reason I come up with the number 44 is that's the last number that I've ever come across with these. And you'll see at the very base of this particular actual story, it does actually advertise the covered wagon team and extra horses and send away offer. And that's because this tied in with the Cowboys and Indians plastic gifts that were given away. And if you've not already seen that, do check it out. That's another What's in the Box, and they came out in 1957. So what I'll do is I'll just run through each of the actual ones that I've got. I thought if I actually show them on the film, if they're little stories you're interested in, you can then print them all off and enjoy them at a later date. So we start off obviously with number 4, which is all to do with parties. And number 5, which you've obviously seen, which is the fairground. Here we go, number 6. Obviously on the beach. Number 7 looks like it's all to do with bees. Number 8 is something to do with circus elephants. 9 is in the woods. 10 is obviously Sugar Puff going into a very dark tunnel. Or actually no, it's not Sugar Puff, it's Grandpa Puff, but Sugar Puff obviously goes to help him. Number 11 is a cow on the line. Got number 13 here, which is obviously winter. 14, which is all to do with wildlife. 15 can only be a whole load of kids making annoying noises with musical instruments. 16 is obviously a barge going by in that particular story. 17, it looks like he's about to push Grandpa Puff off the cliff. 18, so obviously a night theme one with moles and that. Number 19. 20. Looks like you've got a badger here. That's not a badger, a beaver I should say. Number 22. It's obviously a whole lot of kids got measles. Now 27, you'll see this is starting to show the promotion for the Cowboys and Indians. So sure enough, there's an Indian theme. We then jump all the way to 33 to a kids' sports day. 34 is at the zoo. 35 is a squirrel wedding, because we've all seen one of those, haven't we? 37 is another winter scene. 38 is looks like some sort of animals, mare and goodness knows what. Number 39 is a boating one.
Number 40, it's quite an interesting one. Sadly, it's a really bad image of it, I'm afraid. But you'll see a bear is featured in that, which actually starts to form the design of the Jeremy bear, I think. 42 is a football scene. And finally, as I mentioned, number 44, which looks like sort of funfair type things again. So there we go. It's a massive offer, this one, and it would have been quite something to collect all the packet backs. As you'll see, I've managed to get quite a number of them anyway. If you're interested in this and other cereal items, then please subscribe to this channel, like and share it, or visit my website cerealoffers.com. Click on Quaker and then Sugar Puffs.